Hi, welcome back. On this video, we are going to be learning how to do math in PHP. So let's go ahead and open our code editor. And don't mind these files here if you don't have all these files, because I might make lectures before this one here that are not related to the ones you got in your computer. So right now, all you have to care about is that you have to just open up blank.php, and we're going to be doing a save as. Sometimes I decide to make different lectures later on when I'm already done with a lot of lectures. So I would make another lecture and put it right in the middle of my course because I just wanted to add it to the course. So I would have other files involved there, and you might not have certain files. So don't worry about that. Just worry about the lecture. So worry about this blank.php that it should be in your course exercise file. It doesn't matter in what part of the course I am, all right? So we got to make a save as on this blank.php, all right? I'm just going to close this. All right, so let's open up a PHP tag here, and let's talk about math. Very simple. So math, what is math? Well, we know that math is just calculating numbers. In PHP, we do math like we do in real life. So we say, let's say I want to print out 56 plus 45, and we can see that it adds it up right away. We have this internal calculator working for us. What I really wanted to show you is that you can do math, you can do addition, and I'm just gonna, you can also do subtraction. Let's do an echo right in between here, so that way we have a break there. Let's close it. All right, we can do multiplication. Let's just copy this whole thing there, and I'm just showing you the syntax. Multiplication like this with an asterisk. All right, this should be your number A on your keyboard. We also can do division like this with a forward slash, and this is called a floating number, right? Because we have a decimal there. This is an integer because it's a whole number. You should know that by now. All right, so we can do this like this. And another thing that we could do is, let me just put another break tag right here. Make some two spaces. Is that we can 45 add two numbers, then we can multiply, then we can divide it, then we can subtract it. We can do a whole bunch of different things like this, and it will still calculate it for us. It will do just like a regular calculator. Now let me do another one, last one, because I want to show you something very important. I want to show you the order of operation to do functions. To do math. All right, so the last one gave us a 55, and you might be wondering, why in the world is that? If 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 times 10 is 100, not 55. Why did it gave us that? Well, the order operation in PHP is the same, and mostly in all programming languages, is the same as your basic math from school. Do you remember that you need to put parentheses in order for you to add certain elements before certain elements, or multiply or calculate certain elements before certain elements, right? So if I wanted to add this before I multiply it, I would go ahead and put parentheses around it and save it, and that you can see here this changed to 100 because we are adding 5 plus 5 before we multiply this. So we add 5 plus 5 is 10, and 10 plus 10 is 100. So with parentheses, we can change the order of operation of numbers. We know that multiplication goes before. That's why we got 55 last time, because we say 5 times 10 is 50, and then 50 plus 5 is 55. And division, the same thing with division. Division goes first. 5 divided by 10, by 5 divided by 10, right? Or 10 divided by 5, and then that plus 5 is 5.5. All right. So remember that division, multiplication goes before addition and subtraction always, and that's just the basic order of operation. I wanted to show you that before we continue and you see any other math involved in the course. Very simple to do that. We can also, just for the record, we're gonna do an echo here. We can save this in variables, all right, and also do calculations with it. Just just to give you an example here, and we can go ahead and echo number. Well, this got to make it different variables, of course. Number one plus number two, right? And that's 36 because 12 and 24 is 36, and then we can multiply here. All right, that should give you some basic knowledge about math and how we can do it with PHP. So give you some knowledge about order of operation there. And that's all the math you need right now for this course. Of course, I will also give you some more information about some other type of calculations that PHP offers for us. Of course, built-in functions. All right, so those built-in functions are going to help us calculate and do other things with numbers that we need in order for us to make our programs more flexible and extendable. Anyways, I hope this was very useful to you and you were able to learn a lot in this lecture, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.